All right, welcome back to Eyewitness News this morning. Here's the number to call if you've got a legal question you would like to have answered by Charlie O'Hara. It's 436-1212. We do have a caller already on the line with a question, so caller, go ahead and ask your question to Charlie.
I would like to know if it's legal for an ex-husband to ban his wife from a religious meeting where she wants to watch her children participate.
Well, I mean, obviously the only people that have the authority to ban people from doing something would be a judge or something like that. So I don't think that's usually going to happen. Sometimes if a religious circumstance is a private, it can be private. It doesn't have to be open to the public. And if it's private, then we can keep people from attending certain meetings. I mean, private meetings are private meetings. I don't know the circumstances here. It sounds like the answer would be no, we can't do that. But we'd have to go into the details and know many more details. I mean, you have a right to attend something with your children unless there's some specific reason that you can't. And so I would say generally yes.
Charlie, we've been showing a lot of interesting video the last few weeks here on Eyewitness News this morning. One, the football players who hit the referee on the field. That was a big story. And then also one we've just been showing this morning, a football player involved in a tackle, and the helmet comes off and one football player takes it and hits the other player not wearing a helmet on the head, required 10 stitches to get that closed up. Is there anything criminal involved in either of those cases?
Well, I think the first instance where the two kids evidently attack one of the referees is something that you don't assume is ever going to happen in an athletic endeavor. So I think that's one that's way over the limit. I mean, evidently, obviously, as I say on everything's factually driven, so whatever the facts are. But if the man's just standing there and these kids come up and hit him for no reason or for a reason that they think is valid that isn't valid, not in self-defense or anything like that, well, that's obviously a situation that probably can legally be taken care of. The other situation is people playing football, and you take certain risks when you play football.
Right.
I don't know that you take a risk that somebody's going to take a helmet off and beat you on the head with it. So everything is factually driven. But the first one for sure, the second one probably.
A lot of things to be sorted out there.
Yes.
We do have another caller on the line. Go ahead now with your question for Charlie.
Yes, I had an eye operation as a doctor. Was supposed to do corrective surgery in my eye. He tore the sclera and didn't follow up at all. I was wondering, how do I get an attorney in Oklahoma? This happened in Oklahoma City. How do I get an attorney in Oklahoma to help me out?
Well, I mean,
I've had 2 or 3 turn me down.
Okay, I don't know why they're turning you down. I mean, our attorneys can turn you down, especially in those kind of cases. You need to contact somebody in Oklahoma. You can probably look on the internet and find people. The attorneys invest money in those lawsuits, so sometimes they want to reject them and not represent people.
Okay, thanks so much, Charlie. Thanks for your questions. We're back here in just a moment.